Are you quite finished yet?
Barely ever use the damn thing. So it's again.
Hello.
So we're going to spend a bit of time sort of looking at Motormasters again. So we're starting with this guy because I brought this guy to show Paddy here how cool he is.
I have to admit, when I did my video on Motormaster, I didn't even mention DX9 because I was being a bit snobbish. And now that I see him in front of me, he is all kinds of awesome.
He is.
That truck it's as good as the XTB. And that's saying a lot because when I saw the XTB truck, I was like, that is amazing. He is just as good. Do you mind if I have a little gander? He's enormous!
The trailer is quite long.
But
there's no denying.
It's beautiful. The colours are almost identical.
The colours are spot on. It's just, I loved it. Although because I edited your Gravestone one, it did have frequent pop-ups saying about this guy. And I don't care, it's stupidly long.
Yeah, okay, it is stupidly long, but you have two options, don't you? It's either going to be stupidly long or it won't work. That's it. So yeah, I was saying to you off camera, wasn't I, that I thought he should be this size. But
him being this size makes Menasor more menacing.
Well, it makes Menasor.
Yeah.
I love the colours. Is it the same on this side?
Yes, yeah.
I love the
and
colours.
everyone said it looks like it should have wheels here, but if it's firm enough, it doesn't need it.
I don't think it does.
It works. Yes, it's stupidly long, but I was nearly taken off the road by something much bigger than this. Just today, driving up it, oh my god, it was so
It was dangerous. I told you this.
It was on the M4 in the 50, the 30 miles of 50 mile an hour.
I really am impressed with the colours. I'll give it a pass with the size because of what it does. Because of what it does. Because people said the same about Fans Toys because the Fans Toys robot is a bit clunky, but he transforms into that.
Into one, yeah, exactly.
So what do you want?
But I'm going to go and transform him up whilst you go and grab your... one moment though. Could you grab the sword?
Are you quite finished yet?
Yeah.
Basically, I'm so little that this sword actually... Thank you. This sword matches me. That's what he's laughing at. Your man over there, he's like, oh, look at you with your sword. Turanora, diddly. Yeah. It's an Irish heritage back 80 years with this.
Big ass sword.
Allura. Honestly. Now, are you happy?
Yeah, I'll give you something though. After our last video, we looked it up. And there is a Sunstreaker Plus.
No. Not Sunstreaker.
Not Sunstreaker.
No. Sideswipe.
Sideswipe Plus. And when I joked, I jested in the video, said, what do they do? Paint him redder?
Yeah, that's pretty much what it is. Paint him redder.
He's redder.
Yeah. But, on a lighter note, little guy with a sword.
Little guy with a sword.
So, there's that.
Right, let's get some more robots together. You were live now, yeah, we're recording and started the camera.
Oh. Can you edit out that swear word?
I will edit out the swear word.
Friendly channel. In case you hadn't noticed, there you go. Hello. I love this guy. He is amazing aesthetically. I think he's number one. Because we were saying, I don't know if it's off camera or on camera with you.
No, I only turned it
off
on
camera.
Literally the first word on the thing, I'll just have to edit.
It's me swearing, an Irishman swearing, never. Is that in the cartoon, I always felt that Motomaster was a block.
Yeah.
Straight down the middle. And that is what this guy is. He's straight down. Yes, there's a little bit of leg kibble, but they all have leg kibble. He probably has the most leg kibble, but in saying that, 0 backpack. And I mean 0. Look at that. For all you Fans Toys backpack modders.
It's funny because obviously Paddy's not seen the DX9 and I've not seen the XTB. I love the face sculpt on XTB here, and I like how it looks and I like the legs, but I don't like the back. I don't like the fact that that's the truck. I know what they did was quite clever, and they cheated having the legs fold out of nowhere and the truck just become his body. But I don't like it. I can't lie.
The thing with this DX9 is he's so stable because his feet are flat and nobody else's feet are flat. Look at that. And he's got a little launcher. He's bang on, look.
And theoretically, he only takes a couple of minutes to transform. I'd forgotten. When you know what you're doing, he should have taken 2 or 3 minutes tops, because he's quite done.
It really, really is tough. I wish I could redo my video.
Because what I've done, I did my video where it's like, in my video I noticed 2 things that I had wrong. In my, I had that down, which gives him 2 flatter back. They're actually supposed to come up a little bit, just to give him a couple of, just something. Yeah. What I have noticed after time is his doors.
I saw that with the vehicle.
Been a bit loose.
Yeah, I saw that with the vehicle.
But to be honest, I can get a teeny tiny bit of blue tack and stick a teeny tiny bit of blue tack in that, and that'll sort that.
The feet being so stable for me is a big thing, because I look at my Optimus Primes, and some of their feet causes issues in stability and pose wing, etc. My phone's gone off because someone's trying to message me about Manchester City being out of the Champions League. It's all very exciting. I just wonder, will they get the appeal? Anyway, not the football channel.
No,
not.
I don't know squat about football.
What do I have to do about it?
And then,
is that the first time that someone on your channel has their football shirt on?
Well, yes.
Sorry.
But to be fair,
sorry.
Other than you, it's only been me. Oh, and my mates. I had my mates for that garden chat.
Yeah,
that was quite good. But no one was wearing a football shirt.
No, sorry. Okay, so feet-wise, this guy wins. Aesthetics to the cartoon, he's winning again.
What I like about him as well is I've let Grace play with him. And although she's semi-gentle, she's not as gentle as she would. I wouldn't let Grace play with the fans' toys one,
because he'd die on the spot.
And I'm not sure I would with that one.
He doesn't have the ability with the feet. He's stable, but he's not. He's nowhere near.
Although he's got a bigger sword.
Yeah, but it's all one colour. I have to admit, fans' toys are killing it with the sword.
Yeah.
Should we bring him up?
Have we got his sword?
My back.
Yeah, that's.
Yeah,
he's got the better sword. Yeah.
Now I know that's cartoon accurate, isn't it? The
Which
black
one?
sword.
Probably, I can't remember.
But that looks a lot
Well,
better.
I think in the cartoon it was both all black and all silver, depending on episode.
Depending on how bad the cartoonist was. Yeah. I also prefer his gun. I think the colour is not better.
I've got so many. That's.
Oh dear.
That's yours.
Yeah, because the big one.
I didn't know because that's the same purple.
Ah, yes. Now we need to speak about that. But
the bug. I got the bug. I love the bug.
Because the DX9 one is the only one I'm not in on. Because I'm in on Fans Toys and I'm in on XTB twice because of G2.
And
so much.
The DX9. I've got the spoiler, not the spoiler. That's what Fans Toys call him. Oh my goodness, Wild Rider, and the other one.
Yeah.
In terms of quality, where did that just come from? In terms of quality. What I'm going to do, when we finish the video, I'll go back to the start to see which one he was holding, because I knocked it out of his hand, didn't it? I pinged it.
I mean, that colour, you're right about the colour.
I think that's his.
Oh, yeah, because he's holding this one.
This is definitely his sword.
He's holding this one. You can't take him anywhere. 2 minutes he's been in my house.
I still really like this one. I feel like we've been pooping on this one a bit, and that's going to get so many dislikes.
But he hasn't. The difference with the Fans Toys one is.
Well, you put the shouty face on.
It's the only second shouty face I've got on. But the difference with that one is what he transforms into.
Oh yeah, the whole thing.
And you can't knock Fans Toys.
Yeah, that's brilliant.
That, and I think the colour of the legs, the
purple.
Yeah,
purple is
perfect.
Yeah,
I mean, I think DX9 is bottom for me, on the colour sequence because I think this is nice, but Fans Toys kills it. And I think when I was doing my decision on it, I went for Fans Toys, but it was by a nose, literally by a nose. And overall, I would probably have to go for Fans Toys. Overall, but it's very, very close. This guy, his vehicle mode is the best, I think. But that's only because this guy's is too long. But he's too long because he turns into...
Although you haven't got his trailer yet.
That's true.
Do we know what his trailer's going to look like?
That's true.
Because it could be the same length.
Yeah, that's true. Very, very true. He's also more grey. I've only just noticed that now.
Yes.
I don't know which is the more...
I prefer him to him. I prefer the purple bits on him.
Yeah.
Overall, I really like this figure, though. I love it.
I was not expecting him to be half as good. Honestly, I really wasn't. Now I'm lost with guns, but whatever. I wasn't expecting. The only thing that makes me think that he wouldn't be as aesthetically colour-wise is because I'm sure Motormaster was blacker, not greyer. But I could be wrong.
He looks miserable. Look at that face. It's not awful, but I do like that face.
Yeah, he doesn't look happy. You see, I don't think that the X9 face is as good as either of these two. I think he wins. I think the X9 is...
I like the non-shouty Fans Toys face.
So, look.
Well, we like the internet, just the two of us. We just don't agree.
Yeah.
But But there is one other thing, though. Don't forget, with the trailer that makes Menasor, he was the same price. Well, he was cheaper than him.
Yeah. Yeah, the Fans Toys one is... I think you're paying for the fact that...
It's Fans Toys.
Hello! That, he cracks them up. You're paying for the fact that, one, it's Fans Toys, and two, look what it transforms into. I mean, yeah, people will say he has a backpack, but it's not that much of a backpack, lads. Whoever's been moaning about this backpack, they need to go and see a doctor.
I didn't care about the backpack at all.
I didn't, but the amount of people that
I saw so much.
The backpack. Lads, come on, seriously, look at it.
It was one of the.
Come on.
I think it was one of the TFW forums. It was about 20 pages of complaining
people
about the
moaning about the backpack. Look, your man here has a backpack. It's not that bad.
I don't like that backpack.
I'm sorry.
It's the way it's. I don't like it. No, it looks awkward.
Yeah. Look, from behind. Hello. From behind, it's the X9 all day long, because not only does he not have a backpack, but his feet are so flat to the ground. I don't know if anyone else out there finds that, but if you can get, because it was always Bobby that was talking about feet rockers to me, and I was thinking, is it such a big deal? But the more toys I get, the more important that structure to the feet is, and we can only look at your man up there.
Do you know what I don't know? We don't talk about him. I've still not forgiven him. Do you know what concerns me about his feet? Underneath that he's standing on chrome.
Yeah.
That's a concern.
Yeah, and there's already a couple of... Mark, there's one.
Yeah.
There's one.
He is standing on his chrome. He needs protective little booties.
Yeah, he does. I mean...
I still love him though.
It won't be the end of the world, because I think he'll probably end up in combined mode, I'd imagine. But then we have.
I'm really curious how
to
it's going to
have
look.
the Fans Toys combined.
I'm actually going to stop buying the Fans Toys because I can't afford both the Fans Toys and the DX9, and I'm keeping him. I think I might sell my spoiler, but I'm definitely keeping him because I think he's awesome. I'm going to keep him in robot mode.
I don't think there's any right or wrong answer as to who's the best. There's pluses to both of them, but I was not expecting DX9 to be that good. And I tell you what else he is in vehicle mode. yeah, he is cheap, but in vehicle mode, he's as good as this guy.
Yes.
Because I thought he was the best vehicle, especially bad guy vehicle. Who did I say was the best vehicle I had? Fans Toys Hot Rod, I think. But I thought he was the best vehicle that there was.
That was the other proving point. I flicked him into this mode and I said, well, let's get these transformed up so we can do truck mode. He's like, oh, I don't want to transform him.
No, I certainly don't want to transform
Whereas
this guy.
transforming him is fun. I enjoy. He's the sort of transformation I like. It's fun.
Yeah.
He's actually not too bad.
I've
There's
not
just
done him.
the fiddly bits around the legs when you have to get the little bits of the legs. It's a good.
This guy's transformation, it's fine. Not an issue.
I figure that.
Straight on camera. No. No, the thing about, for me, I will transform them, but if I can avoid doing it, I will.
Oh, for me, that's part of the fun.
No, you see, I'd much rather, like, for example, Blur. Fans Toys Blur. When I got him, and you go, ooh. But I was
He's your figure of the year,
I
wasn't he?
I know.
And have you actually transformed him yet?
Yeah,
No.
I've got two of them though.
But
So I've got robot and car, and that's what I mean. It is an expensive way of
Captain
dealing-
Moneybags.
Not really.
Well, not anymore.
It's
no.
an expensive way of doing business, and you have to
No,
pick and choose.
I couldn't.
You know,
Oh,
like
if
for anyone out there that has an MP10 that wants to sell it, let me know, because I need a truck.
you can get ones for so cheap.
You just brought an MP10 in truck mode, and now I need it.
Well, I really like you've got Optimus Shine, and I like that.
But rather than transform them over and back, I'd rather have two.
Well, because what I do is because I have like ones like this. He's a toy. You can play with him. I've let
You
Grace
can.
play with him.
Yeah.
And I've sat watching movies and flicked. Sometimes I like to sit and watch movies sometimes, and I'll have one and I'll just flick it between modes. And he's a figure you can do that. I find with fans toys, you can't really do that.
No, it's an effort.
That there's concentration involved. There's it's like
When I'm transforming a fans toys figure, I give myself half a day. And I go, right, it'll take me a while to do it. When I did Blur, for example, I think it took me 2 hours. 2 hours and a lot of swearing.
I was
A lot.
too scared. I've been too scared. I want to do QC. I want to talk about QC in a different video because I've got thoughts on that. So I won't go down that QC road just yet. But
I'm just in love with his feet. I think they're brilliant.
one of the things I like is there's so much to like about this figure. I like that.
Yeah.
Grace played with him for quite a while.
I mean, if I had an endless bag of money, I would get him. Definitely, no question. I just can't justify
4
four
minutes.
Motormasters. That's
God.
ridiculous. I mean, having 3 is ridiculous, but there's a certain Scotsman who's blamed for that. But right, I do like the G2 colours. It's all right. He nearly went. He nearly went.
It's having a choke. It's fine. The
Yeah.
G2 colours. That's all.
Oh, the G2 colours. Because I need it. I really want him in truck mode in G2 colours.
What colour is he in G2?
Oh, I don't know. What colour is it?
Vomit, I would imagine.
No, I think he was. I
don't know why it just feels like
a
overall.
dark red. I'm looking at the other ones and thinking, well, I can't remember off the top of my head. I honestly can't.
G2 was like the early 90s when everything was neon and just.
Yeah, there was a few
I
of those.
couldn't stand
There
the
was.
colours in the early 90s. Everything was horrible.
That's it.
God, I'm old and miserable. I like it to be grey and grumpy.
He's digging at me because my love of all things colourful. That's what he really means, isn't it?
Well, I have walked around. Well, actually, we'll have to do a walk around of your collection. The video we'll do. We'll do that again in a minute.
Right.
I think
so,
we've wrapped this one up.
Well, we do, but as you said to me in the last
decision.
one, you haven't done the 1, 2, 3. What's it going to be?
3.
Ooh.
That's not.
Ooh.
That I actually don't find that difficult. I am struggling with 2 and 1. I think 3, 2, 1, and he's winning just because of the playability factor. The enjoyment I get out of him is more than the enjoyment I'll get out of him. I like to just sit and look at him, but I like to mess about with him. So 3, 2, 1.
I'm going to be really controversial. Really. I'm going to give number 1 to this guy simply because
We can't take many more dislikes from the fans toys
nobody
fanboys.
will be subscribing to our channel because of his transformation, because of what he can do. I think the engineering that is put in here. Hello.
Sorry, I don't want to butt in, but you like him because of the transformation, because of what he can do. But 2 minutes ago, you said you don't transform them.
Okay. Yeah. True. Thank you.
So
Thank you. Right. The engineering behind this toy is so monumentally different. It literally is a game changer. That in years to come, this toy will be the benchmark that we will say, yeah, you can have a robot and you can have a car and look at it. And I feel, hang on. I feel the same way about Blur. That's why he was my figure of the year. Because, stop it. Because they've got the transformations. You're right, to get there is a ball ache. Yeah, thank you. You can hold Andy.
You can see it.
You can hold Andy. To get there was a ball ache on
he's
both figures. He is, isn't he?
He's nuts. Yeah.
Come on, where are you going, Derek? You were going to say it's not a good idea.
No, I was thinking when you said about benchmark.
Yeah.
I always think a benchmark toy was Unique Toys Peru Kill.
Yeah.
That was something special. Blur, no. I just disagree with you on that one. No, God no.
But the reason I say it's not the fact of how it looks. It's what it can do. Because in 5 years' time, I'm hoping that you'll be able to get a Blur transformer that will actually transform. It doesn't make you want to break it.
MMC, I reckon MMC are going to cook because I've been more and more. I mean, the stuff they've been doing with
I love MMC.
The Combaticons, and I like the Springer, and I've been sort of eyeing up your MMCs, and I think that if they come up with it, because they're doing a cup, aren't they? I'm sure they're going to do a cup, and I keep thinking
XTB that are doing cup.
Was it XTB? I thought it was MMC. Damn it! I thought it was MM.
Yeah. Well, look, I hear what you're saying, and it's more for me that this is what you need to be going back to and saying, you can do it. This is proof that you can do it. Yes, he's a pain in the ass to transform.
Actually, he's not that bad.
Oh, I bet he is.
No,
I haven't even done it. I bet he is.
Have I done it?
I've done it once.
He's not. I didn't find him that. But I mean, I
take
followed.
that back.
It wasn't Ben's. Normally, I follow Ben's video. I think it was Mgo's video I followed for him, and it was actually, apart from the fact that you bend your nails back on some of the bits on the leg.
Well, it's just, I just think that the fact that you can get a robot and a car that looks so good, and there you go, and there's a tiny little backpack, you know. Now, I'm not saying that these two guys aren't amazing. I'm going to have to give a joint number 2. That's my yeah, I did that. That just happened. I can't pick it, and the reason is that aesthetically,
you can't afford him.
I can't. Yeah, I'll see you later. Is he what? Is he just? Yeah, he's doing. Well,
I'm just going to fold this.
Right, back there. There are I am going to sound mental now. Thank you. He just wants me to hold that. Yeah. He's going to get a video of TFN, or a picture of me at that, and he's going to sell T-shirts of it. That's what's going to happen, isn't it?
I have been thinking about T-shirts. Although I want to get some of the. Did you see Lucan's done some new pictures?
Lucan's done loads of pictures because Lucan is awesome.
And they're really cool.
We're hoping to convince Lucan to do the RC run T-shirts again, and I'm going to get my pink one.
When we say we. That you on the pink Kiss My RC one that you keep saying about.
Yeah, it's going to happen. It's going to happen. Yeah,
you need to get. The best way to make that happen is get Lucan to do a poll on his site. Would you buy it? Because I think is it his 25 shirts he needs in a run.
What we're going to do is enough of you lot is going to comment to say you would get an RC T-shirt, and then Lucan will do them. Come on, make Paddy happy. Come on.
Because if anyone's interested in a Fingers on Plastic T-shirt with the little guy,
oh yeah, that's a good
let us know. Because I'm thinking about doing a run.
What pink ones?
Not pink. Well, maybe pink. Maybe a variety of colours. He is pink. Our little logo is pink.
Yeah, true.
Flip is a pink dude.
He is.
Anyway, I think we've wrapped up. Your answer was such a cop-out.
1 and join 2. I think he's a better robot, but he does so many wonderful things, including the feet. The feet are amazing, and that on its own is...
I'm sorry, this video is going to be so long. How is he a better robot?
I think he is.
No, how? As in
how? All right, how?
How is he a better robot?
I think that his legs are better.
Better knees. I'll give you better knees.
I think that his legs look better because these look a bit blocky. But in saying that, the fact that they're blocky makes him stand absolutely perfectly still. You see Vance toys, doesn't he? Almost leans. He almost leans, doesn't he? They've
Yeah.
got little like I'm just so impressed with this guy's feet, and the more I look at him, the
And his
closer
back,
he's
I
getting
like
to
his
the, and
back.
the fact that he's got no back pain. But look, there's no right or wrong answer here. If you had any of these guys on the shelf, he's at it again.
Sorry.
He's
He's
at
got
it
holes
again.
in the back of his arms.
Yes, he does. Yes, he does. He has small holes in the back of his arms. Jesus, Brooke, it's going to be a long night. Like.
It's important that I don't like him because I can't afford him. So I'm actually quite happy. No, I don't like his... I think his back looks awkward. I don't like the way that truck comes out of his butt. He's got holes in the back of his arms. That bit's the wrong colour. It doesn't go with the rest of his arms. I do like the purple block of head. I think I like the purple block over the white. But overall...
But yeah, see, he's the only one that is just a truck. And part of me loves that.
I like the fact he's just a truck because he's a truck with a very small portion of trailer.
Yeah.
I like them to release a bit that you can just plug on to that to make it
there's an idea.
just a hollow, because it would only cost like
Yeah.
a 10, 15 pounds
Yeah.
you could plug on. I know, parts warming, but you know what?
Yeah.
I don't care.
No, there's no. I wouldn't. No matter if anyone came to me and said that any of these were number one, I couldn't really argue with them that much. Honestly, I'm so impressed with the X9. I want them already, and that's what upsets me. You know, because I've got an excuse for this guy, and I've got an excuse for these two because of the colours and the combiner. I've no excuse for him. I just want him because I'm a large child. That's it.
All right, I think.
Have we stopped?
My goodness, well, no, we're going to stop now. But
We are looking. I'm looking at you.
I don't even know what we've talked about. What was the point of this video? But it was a good chat. We're going to do it again now with the onslaughts. Did I stop?
Fingers on plastic.